Okay guys, so most of you know that this is the old Pro 15, Traxxas Pro 15 with the homemade connecting rod in it. I just finished fixing my leaking shocks because they were blown and they got fresh shock oil in there and some new O-rings which I found in my parts bin. Anyways, let's check up on that connecting rod there. I thought, well, I have it apart. My one-way bearing was all gunked up and kind of slipping a little, so I thought, well, let's have a look. So I removed all the screws except for one. And let's see what we got in there. Yep. A little bit longer than I thought it was. There we go. Okay. Nice and oily. And there is the, oops, where are we at here? I was running on airplane fuel, that's why it's so stained pink in there, but let's see. I'm trying to do this one-handed here, but if I get it up a little bit to get some vacuum on it. There's still no play in there. How about that? Pretty crazy. I thought I'd share this with you guys just for a bit of a laugh because some of you guys, well, there's a lot of you guys that are new to my channel. I've never really seen this truck before, but it's a 2002, maybe 3 RC10GT Team Associated, which has been in a lot of my videos, and it's run on anything that's flammable, like brake clean, kerosene, anything that'll burn, basically. It's pretty much burned. And the one day I decided, because someone said it could not be done, is to make, there we go, there's a bit of a better shot, a handmade connecting rod out of just 7075 T6 aluminum without bushings. And it is still hanging on. Yep, no play in there at all. This engine has been beaten beyond being beaten, and it still keeps going. These old Pro 15s are so reliable. You know, people slag Traxxas engines quite a lot, and I get it, but yep, no play. A big old hunk of aluminum in there. I actually made that in my kitchen all by hand. And I have another one in a diesel. And I have another one in a 3.3, which you guys have seen run. But I thought I'd just share this with you guys. Also, I get a lot of comments. You should buy this, and you should buy that to make a video with. Well, you gotta understand, I'm not rich. Parts are really fucking expensive here. And I'm not just gonna go out and spend, you know, $100 or $200 on an engine just to make a video, spending time breaking it and all that other crap. Like, that's ridiculous. If you guys want to see like Dynamite 19 videos, there's a million of them on YouTube. I have a few of my own, not very many, but they're out there. So I'm not going to go out buying engines randomly just to make a, 10-minute video. It's ridiculous. So come on, smarten up. But yeah, other than that, it's got, I think, 2 out of 3 head shims pulled, and it has an SH18 carburetor. Of course, the ever so popular MIP 360 exhaust, which sounds freaking incredible, and a Dynamite cylinder head, which is full of dust, and the Dynamite air cleaner. But other than that, you guys have seen this truck lots before. It's been extremely reliable for what I've done to it, and we're just going to keep running it to see how long it runs for. And of course, there's Richard's RC10 over there by my chute, or RC10 rather, his Rustler. So there's going to be more of that. We're going to get some tires for it soon because it does have absolutely shit tires on it. And we changed the pipe from the Dynamite pipe that was on it to this low-C pipe, which is actually for a 3.4 or a low-C 10T or some fucking thing. And it tunes better, it idles better, it's just all around better. It sounds better too, compared to the, where is that other pipe here? This Dynamite pipe, which we had on it originally when I gave him all those parts. If we look inside there, you might be able to see it. There's my thumbnail there for you fucking weirdos that like that. You guys are screwed in the head anyway. So we can see there's no cone in there, but like a flat wall, another wall, and I guess right up in the very top corner is where the exhaust comes out of. Because I noticed this pipe is very quiet. And I thought, well, for an 18, it should have a lot more snap than it does. So I thought, well, let's go digging through the parts bucket here, and that's where we came up with this guy here, the low-C pipe. It has a larger stinger on it, obviously. It actually has a cone on the inside, which is what you want. The other pipe does not, so like I said, we are going to run that, and you guys will see videos as soon as it's not pissing rain outside. Also, we were having a little bit of a minor tuning issue with Richard's truck, which I'm going to show you if I can find that glow plug. There it is. Okay. Give me a minute here. I guess I'm trying to do all this one-handed. I don't know how well it's going to show up on camera, but let's see if we can do it here. Yeah, I have to put my phone down. Hang on a minute. Okay, we're back. And, yeah, it's not going to focus, but you guys get the idea. So, the plug, obviously, you can see is lit. I don't think it's going to show it. No, it's not going to show it. Maybe. No. No, kinda. But if you look really carefully right now at that glow plug coil, only the bottom few loops of that coil are actually lit up. The other half of the coil, the top half, is not. Because we couldn't really figure out why the tuning was inconsistent and unstable. And that was one of the reasons. Oops, you can kind of just see it there. Yeah, but only like a quarter of that plug's actually lighting up. So the plug was bad, but it was still running. So we put a new OS number 7 glow plug in there, and it idles ever so beautifully. And tunes better, starts easier. Because I noticed that you had to leave the igniter on for an awful long time for it to want to stay running, and it was kind of finicky. But anyways, enough of that racket. So just thought I'd give you guys a bit of an update on the old Pro 50 in there. She's still trucking. But we got about 2 weeks of rain here, which is the shits. Our bashing area is currently a lake. So I guess I'm going to have to buy a boat. Anyway, so next time I'm out, we're going to run the HPI Savage 4.6, or X 4.6. Yeah, Savage X 4.6. That's it. The HPI Savage. So we're going to take that out, and we're going to get some tanks on it, run it for a little while, and drive it around some. And the T-Max, well, I mean, I don't know when that's going to be done. I mean, it all comes down to funding, and I ain't rich. So what we're going to do with the T-Max is we're going to buy a new 2.5 for it, because it's actually cheaper. It's $114 from Jenny's RC on eBay. So we're going to buy that engine rather than spending $146 on the piston and sleeve here. And we're going to put a new piston and sleeve in that engine, new connecting rod, as the engine has a brand new 3.3 crank. It has a Force 18 carburetor on it and has that funky Ritter pipe on it. So we're going to keep it a 2.5, and I want to see what it's going to do with all that stuff on there, because I've never really done that before. Well, 3.3 crank, yes, but the other carbon pipe I haven't. So we're going to run that and see what happens. And I also donated a spare engine to Richard for his Rustler, which is a Force 15. So it's basically, it has been run. It runs really good. These are a nice little engine, lots of power, so he's got a spare. And I was talking to JP's RC last night, and he's got a bunch of random ass engines that he doesn't want anymore, and he's going to donate those to Richard. So he's going to try to make a couple of videos on his own YouTube channel, and once we do that, I will figure out how to link that to mine and whatever else. Anyways, guys, so a bit of an update on what's going on here. And we're also going to be playing with my cocks. So we're going to take out this little guy here, which I got from Adam in Australia. Adam's RC Adventure, I think, is what his channel name is. And he gave that to me about 2 years ago. And I actually haven't yet to run it. So we're going to take that, mix up some nice oily fuel, and wake up the dead with it, because these little engines are freaking loud. But anyways, guys, I'm rambling here, and I will chat with you guys later. As always, thanks for watching. Keep on burning nitro out there. Later.